Where there's thunder, there's lightning. Last night's storm hit the metro hard, dumping heavy rain causing major flooding and leaving many people without power. For others, it was the lightning itself that caused so much problems.
It kind of looks like it went diagonal.
1 in a million, right? That the lightning would strike and actually hit a house, and it was actually ours.
This family says they are lucky no one was home when lightning bolted through the master bedroom, hitting the bed at their house on Comanche near Morris.
Straight, almost straight in the middle. If it would have been there, it would have been them.
But it did leave behind a 3 by 3 foot hole right through their roof.
Do the best we can right now and continue on.
All right, so this is just a prime example of how weather sometimes becomes the top story in our newscast. And I think it really shows how the weather stories can impact our viewers and the people that live in our community. It's not common to be struck by lightning, which is why something like this is newsworthy. I just want to ask you, do you know any stats on that?
Yeah, so they actually keep a lot of statistics about lightning here in New Mexico and across the country too, because it is one of the deadliest weather phenomenons across the country. Here in New Mexico, most of our lightning events happen during the months of July and August. Can you guess why those months?
Summer. Something with summer.
The monsoon. Exactly. Our most, I know I put you on the spot there.
No, I love this.
Yeah, but July and August are usually the months where we have the most lightning events happen per month. And what we mean by events are, lightning strikes a building or lightning injures or even kills somebody. That's what we mean by lightning events. So since 1959 through last year, in fact, July and August both had about 75 to 80 reports over the last couple of decades. And you can see that drop sharply once you get into October, November, December, and into the spring months too, before the active periods start developing again. And then you can even narrow this down to the time of day. Most of the lightning reports happen in the afternoon and early evening hours, especially between about 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. So you could say that that's probably the most dangerous time to be outside, especially during the summer and especially around thunderstorms, because lightning here in New Mexico, the number one weather killer. Number two is flash flooding. So they come kind of hand in hand as well. In fact, 90 people have died from lightning in New Mexico since 1959. 233 people have been injured. Most lightning deaths occur on the first or last strike of a storm, which I think is so important because oftentimes you don't see that first strike coming. You could see those clouds building out in the distance, but you don't know exactly when or where that first lightning strike is going to be. And then you might think that, okay, it's starting to get quiet outside again. And you can go outside, but there might be one more lightning strike after that. So that's why that's the most dangerous time of the thunderstorm.